As most of you know by now, Avengers Endgame intended to have some rather crazy takes on some of the characters that we saw. Now we have some conceptual art that really shows a unique take on two fan-favorite characters, so let's talk about the identity crisis. So as you guys can see right now, they, as we know, intended to have a different film for Avengers Endgame, and even Infinity War. Some of these included identity swapping, such as having Doctor Strange actually wear an Iron Man suit that looks rather unique and super cool, considering all the unique aesthetics to it that kind of match up with the unique look that Doctor Strange has. All those like magical engravings and everything just look awesome. And then giving Tony Stark the cloak of levitation and making him the Sorcerer Supreme by the look of it. Again, you know, this was conceptual art, and at some point the story called for something like this, so this is why it got to the conceptual art stage. Now, while we don't know all the details behind this, and we probably never really will, it kind of tells you the idea and the direction they wanted to go with. Specifically with Doctor Strange saying, you know, he's looking at all the possible winning scenarios and there's only one. And if you start thinking about it, start thinking about the aspect of the multiverse and how they're going to play with it in the future, it makes me believe that maybe we could see something like this down the road. Into the Multiverse of Madness would make perfect sense, but then also the what if, you know, that's a good one. You could say, what if Tony Stark became the Sorcerer Supreme? What if Doctor Strange became Iron Man? Again, you can explore these aspects elsewhere and still keep this idea and concept art that you had in the back of your mind and also move forward with it in a new direction. And it just makes me wonder, what exact direction were they gonna head in when they originally came up with the story for the two-parter for Avengers 3 and 4 at the time, or Infinity War Part 1 and Part 2, because this certainly seems out of left field. And then you look at some of the other stuff out there, it looks really out of left field, like almost something like that Hideo Kojima was touching. So it's interesting. I'm glad we got the films we got, but this one in particular to me seems really cool, and I wish we could have seen something from this. So yeah, how do you guys feel about this, and do you think they'll ever go back to this? Let me know down below.